Good morning. Welcome, everyone. I'm honored that you're joining me this morning. From your home in my yoga den. If you have a mat, grab one. Let's place it today parallel with mine, so mirroring me today. And as always, welcome if you're new to me or if you're continuing your yoga journey and practice. This is, again, a light flow. This practice today is crafted for those of us, most of us, that are feeling stuck and just need a fresh perspective to get that energy rising and moving in the body, mind, and spirit. So this will be a good one to kind of get those juices flowing. Of course, do what you can. Some things, might not work for you today. Whatever you can bring today, make it your own. Listen, with open eyes, open heart, and enjoy. So we'll go ahead and take our seat. Of course, if you need a pillow, grab one. It's a little easier on the hips if you are somebody that has really tight hips. I like to kind of walk them out a little bit, bring some blood flow, a little more acceptance. So take a comfortable seated. If you're just miserable, you can kick your legs out. But for now, again, we arrive. So let the ground rise up to meet you. Sitting tall, creating space. Again, when we're feeling stuck and heavy and maybe a little moody these days, this will be a good one, again, to get that energy that feels very heavy and weighted, get it up and moving. So again, sitting tall, let's start to bring awareness to the breath. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, start to move the breath in, let the breath meet those heavy edges. Get the fidgets out, readjust if you need to. So here we go, hands to your legs, your knees. Let's start to connect the breath, rotating through the hips, bringing, again, some energy from the ground up through the spine, up into our heart, getting out of our heads, and into our bodies, into our energy flow. So combining the breath, inhale as you bring your heart forward and around, exhale, reach back and around. Anchoring through your hips, relaxing the shoulders, keeping your heart lifted. Couple more this way, and then we'll switch directions. And again, one more. So find your way back to center, dropping in, relax the shoulders, and refreshing that alignment. Now this one, we're switching directions, so counterclockwise. This side might feel, a little wonky. Just come back to your breath, Your range might be a little shorter. Listen to your body. Maybe your back's really tight and cranky today. Do what you can. Listen. Again, our only intention, goal maybe for yourself today, again, is to just get that energy flow. Get out of our heads. Get unstuck. To gain new perspective. We got this. It's okay to feel a couple more. Feel all the feels. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it again back to center. Refresh. Again, that line. So hands meet at heart. Stretch your fingers. Wiggle them. Palms meet. Let's bring it to heart center. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Now steepling our fingers. So interlace your back fingers, your pointers, and your thumbs. We're going to take it up. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring it forward. Hands in front of heart. Now back up with straight arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. So as you come up, lengthening up through your belly, grounding through your back, especially on that exhale. Moving with the breath. Again, getting that energy flowing from the ground up. Relax shoulders. Last one. Actually, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Now release that. Let's open the arms. Big wing expansion. Open it up. Exhale. Now palms maybe touch. You're rolling your spine back, waking up your midsection, your spine, your gut. Exhale. So your inhale, we're opening. Maybe a little bit of a belly push forward, arching the back. Again, if it feels good. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Relax the hands down, floating back to the earth, restacking. So again, all about getting that energy flowing from the ground up. Now, take your arms wide. We're inhaling about halfway up. Continue that inhale. Extend it out. Palms meet at the top. Exhale now. Just release it down. Inhale again. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. So continue that cycle. Inhale. So a little less kind of formed here. Just really connecting with the breath. Find what you can. Again, try not to think too much about it. Just really connect with the breath. Enriching. Inhale. Inhale. And again, exhale, let it go. So you can continue a couple more rounds of that. Otherwise, meet me back. Hands at heart or hands at knees. Just reset yourself. Roll the shoulders. Let's scrunch them up towards your ears. Exhale back and down. Release that residual tension. Last one. Exhale. We are back. So we're going to shuffle out of here. Let's move out. So a couple options. You can come to a table and just kind of work here, stretch, again, move. If you're ready to come up into a little fuller option, find your down dog. So you can meet me there. We won't don't spend a whole lot of time. Just, again, checking in, refreshing, but greeting where you are, meeting you. You deserve, again, this wake-up call. So if you're down on your hands and knees, let's reach up. We'll all make our way forward. So walk your feet up towards your hands. And you can turn yourself around so you're facing. We're going to spend most of the time facing each other. Feet under your hips. And again, just kind of move around here, greet your back. Plant your feet. We'll take that slow roll up, chin tucked. Keep your center kind of low. Slow roll up. So we have lots of time to stabilize our equilibrium, blood pressure, balance. So once you come up again, meet the fidgets, roll out the shoulders. Settling in. So we're actually going to step it a little wider. Nice wide straddle stand. This is kind of the theme today. Again, feet wide and parallel with the edges of your mat if it works for you. Nothing wrong with turning the toes out a bit. So we're rooting down, spreading the toes, pressing into the outer edges of the feet. Arches lift up, so we're drawing up through our center, starting at the arches. Just check in here, reestablish. Breath. Awareness. So again, hands down at our sides. We're going to come back to that very long, extended breath. So the inhale, halfway up with the arms. Inhale again, all the way up. Stretch through the front body. Exhale again, let it go. Then again, inhale, inhale. Hold as long as it works for you. Even if you're not matching up with me, find your rhythm, your breath. And again, from the ground up, igniting energy. So move things forward. Mind, body, spirit. Even, in times of inactivity and kind of sluggish, we need to still, keep the energy flowing, whatever it is. So I'm glad you found your way to yoga. Keep that flow going. So take as many, cycles and repetitions here as it feels good to you. Let's find one more together. Let it go. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders out. Now hands to your hips, our superhero. So again, grounding strong into your feet, squeezing your inner thighs up and in, lift those arches up. So we're rising up through that center, that energetic center, strong base. Now, we're going to kind of pinch the elbows together on that inhale. Maybe your chin lifts. That's your inhalation. Exhale, just release. Maybe elbows stay close. Moving with the breath. Again, inhale up through center. Exhale, grounding in the center. Couple more. And again, inhale, exhale. Now keep that shoulder squeeze, shoulder blades hugging. Wiggle your fingers. You're going to hook them behind your tail. Push the knuckles down, squeeze, lift your heart. Now we're going to send the upper body forward. So you're hinging at the hips. Again, strong legs, lift those arches up and in. So that slow, steady float. Inhale right back up with a nice flat back. Yeah, that's our inhalation. Exhale, come right back forward, flat back. Eyes down, inhale. So find something new through each set, hugging your ribs, the corset of our rib cage. Again, do what you can. If your back needs a little more help, make sure to brace your core. Last one, exhale. So come down, we're going to hold this, now release your arms. Finding the earth with your hands. We'll take a little kind of drip down, head lower than the heart if you can. You can also have a chair nearby, and maybe that acts as your ground. Especially if you have blood pressure conditions, low blood pressure, you want to keep head in line with heart. So chairs are good for that, facing you. So the chair seat would be your ground. Otherwise, again, we're kind of earthbound here, but hips going to defy that. Up and out. Again, find what you need here. Breathe. Spend a little time making it your own. Again, get in that creative energy flowing. Maybe you walk over to your left foot. It might be up on your leg, maybe down at your shin, your foot. Reach your heart. Make sure to get to the other side too to balance it out. Keep the breath flowing, the energy flowing, your intention. Of perspective. So find your way back to center, again, grounding. Let's, so hands under your eyes, nice flat back. That's your inhale, stretch into your power. Exhale, now soften. Maybe knees even bend a little bit. Release that tension through the backs of the legs. Let it go. Maybe head falls low. Shake it out a little bit. And again, inhale halfway again. Press, stretch. Again, into your power. Exhale again, soften. Let it go. Find something new. Fresh perspective. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Stretch. Press. Exhale, release. Let it go. Now come back. So again, hands under you. We have that good flat back. Check in with your feet. Wiggle out any, residual tension. We're going to kind of hold here for a windmill flow. So back to the breath, one movement. We sweep the right arm up. Heart and eyes following. Windmill. Nice twist. Wringing out the spine. Strengthening and energizing the legs. Toning the hips. And again, refreshing that creative energy. Balance. Refreshing the connection of mind, body, spirit. Breath as that link, our guide. Last one, left arm, left side. Exhale again, you're back. So roll back into your heels. Now options here to come up. Sweep your hands back. You're back to that intertwine fingers or interlace fingers. Reach back and you're floating up. Nice flat back. Pressing strong through the feet. Arches lift. Floating back. Release. Let it go. Shake it out. A little bit there. Hands meet at heart. Check your feet. Grounding. So let's walk it in. Heel toe in. Just a little bit narrower. Maybe a little wider than shoulders. Drop the hands. This will, again, be a nice, again, creative. Getting a little silly. Maybe turn your music up. If you can't hear my music, turn the music up. Knocking on heaven's door. So we start a little swing of the arms, soft in the knees. Maybe you lift that back heel as you turn away. No one's watching, so we're, again, letting that energy rise up from the ground. What feels good here? Really listen. Let go of, what your head says, your ego. Get out of your heads into your silly, no wrong way. We're going to kind of fill the room, right, with our energy, our joy. No scripted movement. What feels good? If you're a dancer in spirit, let it flow. Maybe take some spins, maybe not. Okay, so enough of that. So coming back again, back to kind of where we started, that initial, and then slow it down again without overthinking it. A little more just organic. So come back, check in. Guess what? We're stepping wide again. Back out. This time we're turning our right foot out. Back foot comes in a little more, big toe slightly turned in. Warrior two. So we're going to bend that front leg. Knee over ankle, no further really than the ankle. You might step that back foot in, maybe further out, see what works. Arms reach out, stretch. Warrior two. Stepping into our power, our flow. Drawing in through that energetic center. Now we're rising up, palms meet at the top, front leg lifts. Exhale, return. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Last one. Relax shoulders. Let's bring hands to heart. Flip that right foot back where we started. And again, we'll sweep the hands back, interlacing again behind your tail. Push the knuckles down, stretch the heart up. Exhale again, that float forward. Reach your heart. Nice flat back. Belly squeezes in. Exhale, release. Hands to earth. Inhale again, press. Half fold here, half straddle, fold. Exhale, soften. and fold. Head maybe hangs lower. Maybe crown touches earth. Inhale again, half. Exhale. And again, find something new, fresh perspective. How are the toes? Can we lift and stretch? Can we peek the tail a little more? Let it shine. Can we release the neck a bit, hanging a little lower on this one? And again, we're going to rise up again. So however you need to come up to support your back, your energy where you are today. If it's hands behind again, if you're feeling good, engage your core, lift your arches up, belly squeezing in, slow rise, release, let it go, shake it out, and you guessed it, we're back to warrior two. So left foot flips open, arms spread across the mat, reaching again into our power. Adjust your back foot if you need to step it in a little closer, maybe the side's a little, wonky. So we're back to the flow. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, drop your center. Find your flow, your rhythm, even if it's not, aligning with mine. Last one. And release. Again, hands come down. Roll those shoulders. Flip that front foot in. And we'll step in. Heel toe or hop in if you're feeling super ready. So our feet a little bit closer now. Grounding through. And again, rising up through center. Checking in. Now, again, hands to heart. Taking in thus far the energy we've unlocked, unstuck. Take a moment of gratitude and appreciation. And again, remembering our intention to unlock our flow. Refresh the connection of mind, body, spirit out of our heads and anxieties and into our energetic flow. So again, we're interlacing our back fingers. Let's take it up. Inhale. Again, rising up through the center body. Exhale. Hands in front of heart. Again, inhale. Exhale. Again, find something new through each series here. It doesn't need to be identical to the previous. Can we find a little more connect through our strong legs? Are we rising our arches? Are we squeezing into that midline? Are we bracing our back? And lengthening the front body as we come up. Last one. Now release your hands, wiggle. We'll keep them stretched out. Coming right into eagle. Let's take the left arm under. And we're going to flip in the script. So bring your hands up. Eagle arms, lots of options. You're either ninja style here, drop your center back and down, or you're connecting for your full eagle. So again, you're hugging into that midline, toes flip up. So we add the left leg up and over for eagle leg if you can. A nice little assistance or assistant. Move yourself off, maybe off your mat, and lean your bum to a wall. That's a nice prop right at our disposal here. So again, connect. Relax your neck. Lots of ways, again, to add on. Maybe you flip the hands forward, roll the hips back. Maybe this top leg comes a little higher. Maybe you're both feet down today. So you're unwinding, land, and shake that out. Step it out, march it out, dance it out, roll it out. Refresh, find your way back again to that center line on your mat, your grid. Now both arms up halfway. Now right arm comes under. And again, we're elbow over elbow, flip the hands up again, ninja, warrior here, or connect. Palms, maybe thumbs, rise the fingertips, lower the hips at center. Again, brace your back with your abdominals, your rib corset. Right leg lifts and kicks across. Reset. Breathe in the midst of challenge, struggle. We still have the power, the tools to connect. Mind, body, spirit. And ride the tide, the wave of mood, of emotion. We're human. So we're releasing. Again, float down, shake that out. Bring some love into the shoulders, maybe hands to your shoulders, big sweeping elbows. Hands, again, soft fist back to your waist. Inhale, push the elbows back and the heart up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Now, hands back down. We're going to turn back, or not turn, but step wide again. Big wide straddle. Maybe this one's a little wider. Hips are hopefully nice and warmed and looser now. So again, a little check. Shoulders up into those ears, and then again down and back. Let's take those arms up halfway again. Inhale, inhale. Palms meet, hold, breathe. Now this exhale, let's send it forward, but hips up and back. So about halfway, hold. Now sweep the arms wide. Hold that half fold wide. Span here, stretch. In all directions, crown forward, hips, feet, arms, fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, now take just the left hand down. Right arm goes the other way, up to sky. Stretch. Hold, breathe. Spin the heart. Legs strong, evenly powered. Inhale, exhale. Flush it down. Let's switch that out. Left arm up, slow. Find more. Each inhale brings you more. Each exhale grounds you into the truth. So this exhale, again, let it go. Shake that out. Now, we're going to walk to and spin to a lunge. So let's walk the hands over towards your right foot. So follow me this way. We're back to that kind of supported side twist. Maybe you're up on your thigh, maybe down on your shin. Maybe it's the floor. Keep reaching your heart. Now we'll follow through. You're going to turn both feet to the right. And you're right in a lunge. So hands now framing this front foot. The left hand down. Let's take right fist to right hip. Back knee can come down as that modifier if you want that lower option. Because we're twisting this now. We're rotating heart and belly towards that right hip. Spinning the heart. Now, let's all take that back knee down. Smooth the foot and keep spinning into that. Dialing through. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring that right hand inside your right foot. You're going to walk that foot out a little bit wider. Maybe you kind of toggle that back leg or knee back a bit. Now, options here to take it down. Maybe if you have something nearby, even a pillow, we want to try to get downward, low to the ground here. This front leg can kind of roll out and find, your own little expression. Unstick your ribs, your back, your hips. Keep breathing through the flow. And then we're backing out of that. So let's kind of roll back, float the front toes up. You're going to walk your hands back. We're back to, or up and around back to your straddle. To again, reset here. Now, hands again to earth. Let's walk them in. Find something new here. Maybe you crisscross your arms. So crossing your elbows, grab the opposite leg and press your heart down. Your hips up and back. Stretching across the back. Opening up. Breathing through. Again, maybe head and heart a little more in line. What feels good and right. So stay as long as you want, otherwise you're releasing. We're finding the left leg now, so we're switching that out. Again, taking a little peek across this right side. What can we stretch out, flush out, and I climb down that foot. And then you can start to turn that heel in, the back heel out, finding your lunge. So we're more on that balance beam now. Heart forward, stretch. Again, your option to bring that knee down in the back. Right hand down, left fist to your hip. Find your twist. So we're rotating through, dialing the heart. Our left ear. Now everyone takes that knee down. If you're not already, work out any little cramps or kinks. And again, continue dialing your heart. Find something new. Being mindful. This front knee over your ankle, no further than the ankle. Press into your back toes. And release. The left hand comes inside the front foot. And again, a little toggle out with your left foot. Our horse lunge. So we're kind of working our way down and out again, supporting your back. This might be enough to stay on your hands. Option to come down, outside arm first, forearm, then inside arm. Imagine laying this right hip down. And again, no wrong. So that one we really want to pay attention and listen to the dialogue. Again, not of our head, but of the language of the body. What is it saying? And appreciating or not appreciating. So we're just skipping out of that. We'll turn over to our seat, refresh our knees. A little refresher there. So let's stretch the left leg out. We'll hug right knee. Walk the hips down. A little kind of toggle through this hip. A little cradle, so grab this foot, hug this leg, wrapping the arm around. Squeeze your heart up, relax shoulders. Now we're placing this foot down. Walk your hips up and back. We're going to slide this leg out, half straddle. So we're anchoring through the hips, flex your toes. So the left hand down, let's take the right arm up. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Now we want to dial the heart up, stretch. Press your right hip down. Maybe you grab onto your toe, maybe your leg. If you need to come out and back in. Again, find a new perspective. Frame your face, your heart up. Now inhale up with this hand. You're going to take it down. Now we're rolling onto the inside of this left leg. We're going to, if you can, press up to extended side angle. So we're lifting our hips, engage your core. Sweep the left arm up. So you're stacked as one option. You're reaching over for a fuller option, more of a side stretch. Now option to kick this bottom leg out to a plank, and then that arm stacks. So those are your options. Knee down, full plank, and release. So we'll all come down again. And we're back to staff, to realign, reset, we'll switch that out. So left knee in, little primer for our half split. So foot to thigh, open this leg out. That feels good. You should feel a little bit of a stretch. I'm gonna draw this thigh into your hip socket. Rise your heart. Find that corset of rib hug. Now left arm up. Find your flow. Again, nothing forced or rushed. Sometimes even kind of coming up and out gives you a new, new vibe, new perspective. Does it feel good to turn your pinky up? Or maybe the other way? Find your expression, listen to the language. You're going to feel kind of a pinch down here, but we can adjust, think of smoothing out the ribs. Those lower ribs kind of tuck in. We relax the neck. So setting things up here, setting that good foundation for our side angle to maybe extended warrior. So left or extended side angle. So the inside of our back foot comes down, draw into your core, and if you can, we're rising up. Use this right arm as a little momentum of balance. So you're here for your extended side angle, nice long, strong back leg. Think of squeezing your hips up, especially that bottom hip. It wants to sag. Squeeze it up, smooth your ribs out. And again, if your wrists are strong and capable, and you're feeling good, kick that bottom leg out, plank. And we're stacking the arms. Squeeze that bottom hip in. Smooth your ribs. Power. And again, we're releasing. So come down as carefully and gracefully as you can. Walk the feet in. Maybe a little wider. We're going to give ourselves a little squeeze here. Wrap your arms. Take it in. Lots of love in. Lots of love out. And that gets us down. So we'll be rolling down. If you want a nice back massage, you can do a few rolls down and up with the breath. Otherwise, we're down. So let's stay down on this one. Hug those knees in. And release. Feet come down. Knees toggle a little bit, left, right. With the breath. Let's walk the feet in a little bit closer. Stretch your arms overhead. Stretch. Palms up. Walk your feet out about hip width. You're going to press up to a bridge, this extended bridge with long arms. If you can, traditional bridge, hands are tucked under your seat, under your bum with arms nice and tight into your ribs. But again, fresh perspective. So if you can, again, We'll be drawing the tail up, squeezing up, lifting the spine, squeezing the hips up, chest to chin, palms or knuckles to earth, rise up, lengthening through crown, lengthening the tail, airing out our back. If you want a little more, maybe lift your heels. Again, for a different perspective, maybe you kind of rock and roll, heel toe. Inhale, exhale, release. Floating down from the top down. Tail last to meet ground. Now we'll slide the arms out wide. If you have space, nice open T. Toggle the feet closer. Let's sweep the knees towards me. And your head floats away for a nice twist. If you want a little more, now take that front hand closest to your knees and grab on. Again, for a little more, see what feels good. Take that kind of fresh perspective. Heart skyward, smooth. Gazing down that back palm. If you're feeling really good and super flexible, you can grab that big toe and kick that heel out. Full twist, nice IT band, stretch and visitation. So if you're there, release. We'll roll it back, bracing your core to support your back. So we're feet down again. Lift your hips and reset. So we have a nice just squareness, a nice foundation to come to the other side. So legs together, and again, you're dropping the knees back and away. Eyes to your front arm then. And again, that back hand meets that top leg. If you want just a little more, listen again to the dialogue, the energy. Again, without judgment, without our head getting in the way. Again, if it feels good, kick that top leg a little closer so you can grab that big toe, and then you're pushing that heel out, squeezing your lower abdomen, that good squeeze. Relax shoulders. So again, release, roll back, and again, lift your hips, re-square in line with your shoulders, your feet. And then we can just skip the feet out, skimming down to the back edges. Settling in, taking this last bit of time here together in relaxation, shavasana. Finding a comfortable shape and expression of the body. If your back needs a little extra help today, you can bring your feet back in and let your knees spill together. It might feel gentler on your back today. Sometimes a bolster under the low back if you have that hyper arch. Arms at our sides, palms up, kissing the sun. taking it all in, the beauty, that sweetness of flow, of energy, vibration, unlocked, surging. With new perspective, fresh eyes, a fresh heart, and strong, energized bodies. So this cap, end cap on the practice to photograph, allow the photograph to imprint in our mind, in our bodies. From the inside out. So stay as long as you choose. Otherwise, we're taking the photograph with us, what we choose to display, our best self. Moving forward into our day. So wiggle toes, find your way back to the physical, nature, gentle little movements. Maybe you stretch arms overhead again in some way, what feels good. Eventually feet step back. Grab onto your knees softly, one by one. Take a little moment here, hugging, releasing, a squeeze and release here. And then a little left, right, if you can. Find your way over towards me here to the front. Prop your head and then just let your eyes open if they're still closed. Use your hands to push your way up, slow back into your seat of choice. Your foot comes in, walk the hips out, sitting tall, bright, renewed in all things us. Hands at our sides. Inhale, sweep up, palms meet. Exhale to heart. Our peaceful, loving, gentle hearts, gentle with ourselves. So I thank you all for sharing your time, your day. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Have a beautiful day. I shall see you again. Join me next Tuesday, same time, 10 o'clock. See my yoga fitness Facebook page. I'll post my videos there, and then I'll also be uploading them to my new YouTube channel. So go there, subscribe. But it's a nice way to store these yoga sessions. So refer back to them anytime you need. And stay tuned for a restorative yoga coming up. So check your emails, check on Facebook, and stay tuned. All right, love you all. Thank you.